Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm using my tablet today, so I don't see any comments. Oh, thank you for sharing the video. Good morning. I'm going to have to put my glasses on so I can see this little writing. But it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Great morning for those of you who are joining. Joshua, Frederick, Risa. Is it Jasmine Kino? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I hope so. I'm sorry if I'm not. But good morning to you. It's Tuesday and it's time to wake up, y'all. It's time to get the day started and get this show on the road. Because guess what? Anybody else gonna get it started for you. So go on and wake up, honey. Good morning, Miss Diana. How are you? There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's better. That's it. But anyway, I want to come on and give a few words of encouragement from the Chronicles of Cree. For those of you who are joining for the first time, I am Cree Perryman. Realtor Cree is what my friends call me. And I wanted to come on and give you a few words of encouragement. I do it in the mornings around 6:15 to help you jumpstart your day and get your day started. And today is just, each day is a different thought. And today, our thought is create your own magnificence. And usually the topics come to me maybe after I've read something, or say I just wake up and I'm like, okay, you know what do we need to be thinking about today? Why? Because each day we need that encouragement. Sometimes people just need that little push and they need that encouragement. And so I just come on and I just give you a few words of encouragement to help you set the tone for the day. Good morning, Joshua. And so today our topic is, creating your own magnificence. Everybody's trying to create their own something. They want to make their existence better. They want to make their life better. They want to make business better. They want to make everything that they do better. And so a lot of times people are admiring and watching other people who have created their own magnificence, but you haven't created yours. And a lot of times, good morning, Coach D, the reason why you haven't is because, of fear. It's because you're afraid that, I just might succeed and I can't handle it. Or some people go, well, what if I don't succeed? And so that prevents a lot of people from on your way to the beach. Yes. It keeps a lot of people from creating their own magnificence. And wherever you are and whatever it is that you're doing right now, if it's satisfying to you and you're walking in your purpose, you're able to create your own magnificence. You are. You are. A lot of times people, thank you, Lisa, for liking the video. A lot of times people don't want to, they don't want to share and encourage other people because it feels like they feel like it's going to dim their light. So, they're not real quick to encourage somebody else. But over here, Coach D and I, she's in another part of the world. I'm in my part of the world, but we are going to hashtag change the world. We get up in the mornings and we get out there and we make it happen, and we're encouraging other people to do the same. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Exactly. And that's what God said. He is going to go before us always. And it's like, once you know that, what can happen? My mother-in-law likes to say, well, baby, what can the people say when God has already spoken? Think about that. What can somebody else say when he's already spoken? He's already declared, what it is, your life, what you're going to have, and you're going to be the head and not the tail. It's already there, but you got to do some things first. So if he's already spoken, why are you concerned about anything else? Coach D says, we're not doing it. Exactly, and we're not. But we're going to hashtag change the world. I wish you well. And I say it all the time. I wish you well on the journey. Why? Because I wish myself well. I wish myself well on the journey. We have all these people. I don't know what I did. I don't know, like it was last week. It started last week. I don't know what happened, but it's like all of a sudden I'm getting all these friend requests. And I'm like, wow, where are these people coming from? Who are these people? I'm reading their profiles, and I just stopped. I was like, it's too much. I was overwhelmed with it because sometimes that's a distraction from me creating my own magnificence, because I have work and things that I need to do. And I can't afford to be sidetracked by anything. You know what I'm saying? We talked before about, being a slave to our distractions and allowing those things to come in and set up shop with us. They're coming in now. And it's like a distraction to me because I'm on my tablet. But it's like we allow these things to come in. There's a time for social media, but there's a time to go to work too. As you create your own magnificence. See, for some people, creating their own magnificence is just, hey, I just need my bills paid. I want to go on vacation every now and then, and I'm good. That's what some people want. That's all they want, and it's okay. But some people say, you know what, I can't be average, because if you rolling dice, you roll dice, you're going to get average. More than likely, you'll get average. I'm not knocking people who are just average or you consider them average. You do you. But you got to be in that spirit of, okay, if it can be done, I can do it. I can create my own magnificence over here. I don't need help for that. We're waiting for validation. Damn, validation is for parking spaces only. It's not for your life. Validation is for parking only. It is not for your life. It is not meant for you to always be seeking, who is saying what, because it doesn't matter. Create your own magnificence today. You were created to do that. You were. And it's like we grow up and we forget who we are. We forget the power that we have from within. We forget that there's power in numbers, which is why people don't want to be a part of the tribe, Coach D. They want the light to just shine on them. Good morning, Nolan. Good morning to you. They just want the light to shine on them. Good morning, Miss Lolo. They do. So I can't pump anybody up and help anybody else because I just want to look good. Well, baby, I'm still going to be lit, as LaShonda Henry says. I'm still going to be lit if I help you glow. Then we'll all be lit. Right? That's the truth. But we don't want to hear that. So as we create our own magnificence, it's not taken away. It's not taken away from anybody else. It's just that what we're trying to do is create our own and having our own. Remember back in the day when people were bartering, and if I grew potatoes and you grew onions, we could switch out, and now we both have potatoes and onions because we use a bartering system. It wasn't about, well, should you grow all those onions, sell some of them and get your own potato. No, it wasn't that type of attitude. It wasn't that type of attitude with people. People didn't mind sharing and giving. See, where I grew, hey, Miss Patricia, good morning, neighbor. Where I grew up, it was like everybody helped everybody else. It was a true tribe. Good morning, Shayla Smart. It was like a tribe for real. And everybody was helping everybody be magnificent, honey. Everybody ate. Homeless people, we were like, well, what's that? I came to the city and I said, what you mean people are hungry? How they sleeping on the streets? What's that? Blew my mind. Because when I grew up, it was like the attitude was everybody's going to be great. Everybody get to eat. Everybody get to eat. But the world has changed. Our value system has changed. Our words say one thing, but our values, say something else. We want success and we want to be great, but we don't want to put the word in. Put the work in. Or the word either, for that matter. Because it says he put it in us and we keep going with it. For real. We do. We have to lead by example, be what we want to see. Exactly. Unity in the community. That's true. Happy and Brittany. I'm telling you, it's unity in the community if we make it unity in the community. And we have to stand for something. We have to. So nowadays people are like, well, you know what? Since that doesn't have anything to do with me, I can't really help you. And I can't really show you how to do that because then you're going to do better than me. Yeah. That's them saying, you know what, I really don't want you to be, I don't want you to be magnificent. I don't want your light to shine. Because if I show you how to do that, your light might shine a little bit brighter than mine because you're a little bit smarter than me and you're going to do better than me. So I don't need to show you that. That's what people are really saying. I don't have anything that I know or that I have that I can't share. Why? Because I want everybody to be great. I want you to be great. I want my children to be great, so I pour into them. Just like you did with yours, I'm sure. But we have to teach our children, too, how to create their own magnificence. You don't have to go with the crowd. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. I was determined yesterday, I'm going to figure out how to make a website. I did it on this Wix site. I sat in this chair that I'm in right now all day. Didn't even go outside. I sat here all day because I was determined to get it done. Why? Because you weren't coming over here to do it for me. And I needed something done. I wanted to do it. I wanted to see if I could do it. We've got to take charge of our own, dreams, our own habits. You can sleep till 11 or 12 if you want to. But you never have nothing doing that. Joshua said yesterday, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Now, if you dream long enough, it'll turn into a nightmare. That's what my mom used to say. I'm just saying. So creating your own magnificence is different. I don't want that hustle and bustle that people have. 2 and 3 hours in traffic on the way to work. 2 and 3 hours in traffic on the way back from work. Now you hungry. You don't have time to cook. Now you stopping at McDonald's and you getting something quick that's got 3,587 calories in it. Then you get home. You're feeding it to your children. You don't have time to listen to your kids. You ain't got time for your husband because you're tired because you got to go to bed. You got to get your clothes out, iron them, steam them, whatever you're doing. You got to do this all over again tomorrow. No. And that's true. The world has become so self-centered. That's what Miss Patricia's saying. And it has. Crabs in a barrel. Haters hate. That's all they can do. It is. And you know what? We need those people in our lives. We do. Hey, Toria. We need those people in our lives. You know why? Because they freaking motivate me. Say I can't do it. Oh, okay. Let me show you that I can. I'm telling you. See, when I was that kind of student, y'all. My professors loved me, but then they didn't, because, like I said, you could give me something if I didn't know what that was, but I don't keep coming to you, and you're gonna lose time with your family fooling with me, because guess what? I'm not gonna stop until I understand what you're saying. It's just what that is. Sometimes I even have dreams about being back in high school and being back in college and doing it all over again, because I'll think of something funny. You know, I remember that time my teacher told me, look, I'm on my way to vacation, but you shouldn't have put the red marks on my paper. You want to enjoy your vacation? Tell me what I need to do to get this right for you, because I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming. Coach D says that's how I got the video of the Empowerment Summit done. It's fabulous and on my YouTube channel. It is, and Mark is still working on that and everything else. But guess what? You have to know how to do things for yourself, because other people have other things that they need to do too, Coach D. And what I'm learning is some things I'm just going to have to learn to do on my own, honey. I am. Now, it might be, you know, if I want great quality, I might hire somebody to do whatever. But if it's just something I need to have done, yeah, I'm just a lifelong learner. I'm going to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Good morning, Anita. I can show you that I'm better than I can tell you. I can, Joshua. That's why, you know, it doesn't matter to me. People like, well, Cree, I just keep calling you, and I want you to just come by so we can talk. Hell, about what? What are we talking about? Because if it's not talking about progress and moving forward, boy, I'm not going to be able to do that with you. Well, I don't know. I take that back. Because you know what? There are some friends that I just kick it with. When I have time, we just kick it. Then you have other friends that you meet with on a weekly basis because you are all about business. And then there are some friends that you meet with just because, okay, I haven't seen you in a long time. I like you. Yeah. So you have different groups of people that you spend time with. But again, in order to create your own magnificence, that has to be channeled, honey. That has to be, you know, prioritized, because we can't kick it all the time. We can't kick it all the time. You can't create your magnificence shucking and jiving and fooling around with people with this craziness that they got going on. People pissed off because you stand for something. Then they pissed off because you don't stand for nothing. Well, golly, what do? You figure you get in your lane and you stay in that. You stay in your own lane. When I was learning how to drive, I learned how to drive when I was 12 years old. And I've been driving a long time. And I just felt like the speed limit. I remember 55, and I was like, 55? Like, who really driving 55? Because my grandparents drove 50. If the speed limit was 55, they drove 50. If the speed limit was 30, they went 25. So when I started driving and the speed limit was 55, I was like, come on, it's got to be, we're not going to ever get there. But when I was learning how to drive, sometimes I would get too far to the left, too far to the right, and my grandfather would say, girl, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I would say, Papa, I am. It's just the steering wheel is so big. He said, well, that's all right. Pull that pillar up, and he put me up on another pillar, propping me up so I could be comfortable and I could stay in my lane. And that's what we have to do when we're trying to create the existence that we want and creating our own magnificence. We can't be concerned about what other people do. Why? Because God's going to deal with them. Let them do all that foolishness. Yeah, you've been hurt. Yeah, you've been violated. Yeah, you've been lied on. Yeah, you've been talked about. Yeah, you've been all of this, me too, and so what? And what I mean, like, that's when you were little. So it's like we got to decide that, you know what, I can't let that hold me bondage if I want to create my own magnificence. How am I going to, I remember that in 1932, I was sitting at the dinner table and they came in and they served everybody collard greens and they skipped me. Girl, get up and get the bowl and get you some. End of story. Hey, they miss me. Can you pass the greens? I mean, really, get past all of that. And ain't nobody mad but you because they don't even remember doing it and you pissed off and now here it is 100 years later and you still talking that same stuff. Oh, okay. You don't want to create your own magnificence. You don't. You just want to live in quiet denial and this mediocre existence. That's what you want. And that's what a lot of people have is mediocre existence. Because you sound like a dog with the newspapers. What? I know that's right. Balanced and focused. If you survive to use it as a guide and motivate for real and go help somebody else. But that's the thing. You know, we have to take that and use it. There have been some things in my life to happen that I am going to take and use to help somebody else one day. Because they were hard. It was hard, but I made it through. You know why? Because I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I don't feel sorry for people who are, you know what? Shut up. While you Ubering to your next destination, got a bunch of complaints while you ordering your food ahead of time and ordering your coffee from Starbucks ahead of time so that all you can do is hop out of the Uber, go in and get it and come out. And you got the nerve to be complaining and there's people standing outside of Starbucks that wish they just had a cup of coffee. Get the hell up out of here with that. You know why? Because you are not trying to create your own magnificence. You're just creating a darn world where can't nobody help you do nothing because you got tunnel vision when it comes to I'm just going to be with me and my 3 and we good. We ain't worried about nobody else. If your life isn't going the way you want to go, get up and go volunteer at the nursing home. Get up and go to the hospital and help some people. Go out there and make some sandwiches. Good sandwiches too, good cheese and not that hard cheese that take you a year to melt. Make some sandwiches and pass them out to the people that's hungry. They would love to have that. But no, you don't want to do that because that's work. By what? I ain't doing that. Okay. Create your own magnificence, whatever that may be. You've got to realize that we will not just put her on earth just for us and our, little satisfaction and to create, this perfect little world for us and our children and no one else. That is not why you are here. When God came, he didn't come just for himself. See, if you can't turn water into wine, unstop deaf ears, give sight to the blind, make the lame walk, the blind to see, drive demons out of one man, send them into the swine and let them be drowned. Why am I going to be listening to you and taking stock in what you can do? Why would I do that? You can't command the sun to do anything. You can't command the moon to do anything. The stars shine and praise him all the time. They don't stop. They don't get tired. But you, I can't do that. I said it. This too much for me. That's too much. That's hard. I can't do that. And we take the time out to listen to these people. And I'm serious. It's like you just be like, Lord, who is this? To where you placing that kind of stock in your trust in them. That's why you can't create your own magnificence because you're so caught up and stuck up under them. You listen to what they say. They ain't got nothing. What can they help you do? See, I need the one that's omnipotent and omnipresent, as we say, everywhere at the same time. I need to be listening to that person who can command the stars, the sun, the moon, and have these oceans to stay in their place and calm the raging seas. That's who you need to be listening to. Why would you put stock in anybody else? Get down sick if you want to. They can't heal you. But that's too much. They have all these books that are being printed every day, and the Bible is still the one that's the most selling. And it's in every doggone language. God didn't miss anybody. He didn't. He didn't. When I want to be with my people, I pull out the Santa Biblia. When I just want to go to church, I pull out the King James Version. When I need something real easy, when I was first starting to read the Word, I had a New English Standard, I think is what it was called. But it was like he said, you know what, I ain't gonna leave no stones unturned. I'm gonna make sure everybody get this word, because this is how you create a magnificent living, a magnificent existence. This is how you create and live in your own magnificence. I'm gonna make sure everybody, can read it in their own language. You go ask somebody for some help and they can't even help you. And they these your homeboys and your homegirls. Can't help you do nothing. Oh, okay. So that's cool. You get to pick and choose who you want to be with and what you want to do. And that's fine. But all I'm saying is when it's time to create your own magnificence, nobody else is going to do that for you. Nobody. NIV. For real. NIV was good, honey. NIV broke that on down. I said, God, you go. You awesome. You know why? Because can't nobody stand before him and say, but Lord, I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't even know what that said. And I was going to church, but the pastor, he was sleeping with everybody. He wasn't right. Okay. You couldn't do anything else? It won't be any excuses, honey. And that's how we have to be when it comes to creating our own magnificence. I'm not sitting around waiting on anybody to do anything for me. I'm not. Create your own magnificence. Stop complaining about how things are. Get up and make something happen for yourself. You think I like waking up early in the morning? No, I don't. But it's what is required to create the magnificent existence that I want. And so if you're going to create your own magnificence, good morning, Paula, you have got to realize that, you know what? This is my life. I got to show up and be an active participant in my own stuff. Wake up loyal to your own cause. I talked about that one day. Why? Because nobody else is going to do it. Stop being confused. 4,189 people on Facebook aren't all your friends, honey. Those are people that are on social media. And they're in your inbox trying to get you to join their team. You just need a small group. It ain't got to be that many people who just want to make a change and make a difference. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. I remember one time, it was my birthday, talking about all you need. And my mom, I grew up with my grandparents, and so my mom was supposed to get there at a certain time to get the party started, because my grandmother was like, girl, I don't know how to throw no party, and I don't care, I'm going to wait on you to get here. But my mom was running late. But my mom had the cake, she had the decorations, she had all this stuff, and traffic was bad, and it was getting late, and the guests had started to arrive, and now I'm starting to cry because it's my birthday, the birthday girl is here, all my friends are here, their parents are here, and my mom's not here, and the cake's not here. So Mother said, don't cry, it's going to be all right. She said, you're going to have what you need. We're just going to wait a few more minutes. But I'm crying. I said, all my friends are here, and she not here, and I don't think she's coming. I was just hurt. Mother said, I'll be right back. Mother went in the cabinet and pulled down some bags of chips. She went in there and made some tuna sandwiches. She put those cute little toothpicks in them that had the little plastic on them, all different colors. She made some Kool-Aid, pulled out some cookies, had some candy. I don't know where that came from. She must have had that hidden. But she tied it up in little bags. And she laid it all out. And she called everybody into the kitchen. And she said, we're going to first play some games, and we're going to have these refreshments for the birthday girl. And everybody came in, and they thought that was a part of it. And when I saw all of that laid out for me, I sucked those tears up. We started having fun. We played games. And right after we got started, my mom walked in with the cake, and it looked like it was staged that way. Everything you need is already there. Sometimes it looks like it's not there. Sometimes it looks like it's not going to come. Sometimes it looks, it looks dark. Sometimes it looks like you're not going to make it, but you do. Mother made that happen. Do you hear me? She made it happen. And that's how it is in our lives. All we got to do is show up and don't quit. We just got to be active participants. And you just have to know that whenever your mom or your father says, hey, I got this, trust and believe they got it. You got to believe it. And that's how you can create your own magnificence. But it starts with belief. You got to believe it. You gotta believe Money made it happen. We all want to feel special. We do. We do. Joshua says I'm in the show next month. One in December, been considered for another one in March. I'm keeping it moving. And that's how you do it. You gotta always keep it moving. And so I just want to encourage you that, you know what, you can create your own magnificence. Don't wait on other people to do it. Don't be waiting on, time. I'm gonna wait for the right opportunity to share your gift with the world. The world needs it now. The world needs it now. When you're dead and gone, you can't share the gift. You can't. I always say that, our gift to us is life, and it comes from God, and how we live our lives and use our gift is our gift back to Him. So how are you using yours? Is it just to keep your mouth on other people and do a bunch of damn talking and rambling and going on, and you ain't helping give back? And I understand that's not correct, Grandma, but I need that emphasis right now. So you just want to do whatever it takes for you and your four no more? Oh, okay, well, that's fine. Faith is brought about by things unseen, but yet hoped for. Exactly. But see, Joshua, here's the thing. We have to know those things, and we have to have studied that in order to be able to bring those scriptures and stuff back to us. Sometimes we have to know that. And so everybody don't know that. But once you get a hold to it, and my papa used to say, get a hold to the gospel plow, and you don't let go, you have to do the same thing with your life. You have to do the same thing with your life. You got to grab a hold to it. And I don't care how the winds and the waves come, hurricane come, 6 or 7 mile an hour wind, it's going to be a category 5, and you still holding on. When the media come and see you, they need to see your hair tore up, that shirt ripped off your back, and your hands locked to a freaking palm tree because you didn't let go, because you didn't quit. That's how life needs to find you. Death needs to find you all used up, not half used. That's the people who live these real, safe lives. Yachts are beautiful, but they made to be out in the water. Big boats, they're beautiful, but they're made to be out there to take those waves and winds. Being comfortable in the dock, that's not where they belong. But that's how we live our lives, so we don't ever really get to live and walk in our magnificence. We don't ever get to really bask in it until we're able to really tap into it. You got to tap in it so you can live in it. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be around people who can pour into you and people who don't mind checking you. For real. I always believe good things will come. You have to wake up saying that, and I heard people say, well, you know what, it was just, it just seemed like if anything bad gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me. You best friends with Murphy's Law. Y'all best buddies. Not me. I'm like, oh, okay. So she told me no. We were out the other day. I played pool for the very first time in my life, and I like it. And so, with some family members. And, they're like, come on, let's play a game of pool. I was like, I don't know how, but I was playing it. And it's like, you have to wake up every day with a positive outlook on life, saying, I know the good things are going to happen. So I had some of my cards in my pocket. And the cards that were in my pocket were my business cards. You doggone right, I took them with me. And I said, hey, how you doing? This lady said, how are you? I said, I'm great. She started chit-chatting with me. You don't get to talk to me for free, baby. You're going to walk away with my card. I said, well, you know what? My name is Cree. I'm one of the greatest realtors in the area. I just wanted to give you my card. I know you might not be in the market right now, but somebody might be looking to buy, sell, relocate, or rent. And honey, if so, give them my card. And don't worry if they don't speak English, they speak Spanish. I got them too. Go ahead and give them my card, okay? Yeah, will you give me another one for me? Absolutely. Why? You talk to me. You don't get to talk to me for free. You get to walk away with my card. That's what you get to do. Good morning. You get to walk away with my card. So as we practice living and walking in our magnificence, we have to remember that sometimes we can't do it alone. We can't do it alone. We need help. We need help. I was listening to Lisa Nichols one day, and Lisa Nichols said she was talking to Oprah, and she was just chit-chatting with Oprah, and finally she says, well, Oprah, you know what? How many life coaches do you have? Oprah said 5. Lisa said, okay. Lisa had 4. She said, but guess what I did when I left? Went and got another one so I could have 5. Why? Because you're looking at successful people. You're looking at what they do. Success always leaves clues. That ain't what we do. We just want the newest i5-10 or i10 or whatever the newest thing is. And we just want to make sure that, we're looking the part. I ain't got nothing in them nice Prada bags. But I got a Prada bag. Well, no, boo, I'm not going to carry a Prada bag and not have anything in it. Like, where they doing that? Some places they are. As you walk in your own magnificence, you're going to have to know that you have to have knowledge of self. You have to know who you can go to whenever you need some sound advice, and not this stuff from people who just chilling in the cut. All they want you to do is come hang out with them so they can talk about whatever's going on in the community. When I pass through neighborhoods and I see a lot of women sitting out, I want to get out of my car so bad and say, well, what y'all do like all day? I'm just curious. What did you do with your life today? All day. And the way they rear it all back is what they say in those living room recliners that they done drug out on the porch. And folks sitting all on the arm of them. They've been there a while. What do you do with your gift? It's called life. What do you do with it each day? What do you do? I'm making a kid from scratch as you were talking. Oh, you always be making something. But that's what it takes. You got to be relentless in your pursuit of living in magnificence and walking in it. You have to be relentless. You have to want it as much as you want to breathe. You got to want it above all else. And so go throughout today thinking about that. What am I doing? Am I really living and walking in my own magnificence? Or am I just in the damn shadows of somebody else? Is that where you belong? Because if it is, that's fine. Anybody trying to take you away? Gonna help you, because you gotta want to come away from that. The only shadow you ought to be in is under the shadow of the Almighty, honey. Not under the shadow of your best bud. That's the only shadow you need to be walking in. That was a whole nother topic. I should have saved that one for another day. But anyway, I wish you well today. It's Tuesday. Get out and make a difference in the life of somebody else. And remember, people are dealing with their own private battles. They're dealing with their own private battles, and we don't know what they're dealing with. So when you come at people real hard, weigh out the situation before you let them have a piece of your mind. And be careful with that, because sometimes folk don't have a whole lot of mind and they want to give a piece of it away. So be real careful when you tell I'm going to give her a piece of my mind. Really? Oh, okay, well, what's going to be left? I'm just saying. I wish you well on the journey today. I want to see everybody at the top. The bottom is too crowded. It's where 97% of the people are. They're steeped in mediocrity, and they are happy being there, and they want your company. You have to be able to say no. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. Walk in your own magnificence. Live in your own magnificence and not under shadow anybody else but the Almighty, for real. Don't do that. So as you go throughout today, I want you to keep that at the forefront of your thinking. It is September the 4th. Like, the year is gone. So it's September the 4th. Next major holiday is going to be Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And so, Ms. Lolo, I'm telling the truth. I'm going to be needing volunteers because we're going to be feeding the homeless. It's this year, Thanksgiving, so get ready. If you're going out of town, I don't care. I'm asking everybody for $5. Yes, I am. Why? Because I can make that work. And we're going to have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner that we are going to be serving. It's going to be good stuff. And it's not going to be anything coming out of package. Ain't no stove top stuffing over here. Good morning, Mary Mitchell. None of that. No stove top stuffing. We not doing all that. And mashed potatoes out of a box. No, I wish I would. Hey, Sean. And friends don't do that. Friends don't let friends eat food out of boxes and all that old stuff. So we're not going to do that with our sisters and brothers. And so that's coming up for November. I'm going to get a date together. Look at my calendar, get a date together for that. And then at Christmas, I have some little bags that I should have brought it out, but I didn't. That are in the pantry that I've already started. And those little bags are going to be the goodie bags that we give out at Christmas to those who are less fortunate than we are. We are just excited about life and about how, people are really doing some great things. It's not always way out there. People are doing some great things right here in the area. And so if we're going to hashtag change the world, we're going to have a tribe. We're going to have to have people who are dedicated to the cause and not just stuck on, what I can do for me and my family. And so if that sounds like something you would be interested in, inbox me, let me know. because we can't do it by ourselves. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me just say that. So with or without you, I'm gonna go feed the homeless at Thanksgiving, and I'll have those bags at Christmas. I'm just saying, it's an opportunity for you to be able to give back to the community. Half y'all ain't gave anything all year anyhow, and I know that's not correct grammar. I say that because y'all know I come hard on people who trying to tell folk off on social media who can't write and spell. Don't do that. People talk about you behind your back. I ain't gonna talk about you behind your back. I'm gonna talk to you and talk about you on the live. There is help for you, honey. It's called a grammar coach, and it's called Learning to Speak Correctly, and I can help you with that. So the next time you tell somebody off, they'll be able to understand what you said. But anyway, y'all, that ends the live for today. Thank you for joining. Share the video if you think you can help somebody else. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm asking you to go to my channel, subscribe to Your Realtor Cree. All the videos that you see me post are also on my YouTube channel called The Chronicles of Cree. And so all that stuff is there. But anyway, it's going to be used to help somebody else. I see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Make it a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Simbe, hey, good morning. That's another entrepreneur that works around the clock. How are you? Thank you, Keisha. Hashtag change the world. That's what we're going to do. The Empowerment Summit is coming up. The next one is going to be February 23rd in Florida. And so I think I posted something yesterday that Coach D did. And so the next one is coming up there. And we're working on trying to get something here in Dallas. So I look forward to these great things that are going to be coming up so we can help people get to that next level. I want everybody to have a terrific Tuesday, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye-bye.